Let's address our new email message. Now, you can send it to someone simply by starting to type in their email address. Now, as soon as you start typing, Outlook is going to try and help you. So if you've sent emails to other people whose email addresses start with the same letter when you begin typing, it'll give you a list to pick from here, and you can either click on one with the mouse or use your down arrow on the keyboard to select one and click Tab to enter it. Or if you keep typing, it'll refine it a little bit as you type until it figures out the right one, just trying to help you out here. So if you do want to go to this one, you can just click Tab and it'll fill that one in for you. Your other option is to click on either the to or the CC buttons here to add somebody to that list. And this allows you to pick people out of your contact list or other address book. Now, by default, the system's looking at the contacts here that I have in Outlook. Your other option may be an address book of another type, and this will be most common and may indeed be the default if your Outlook is connected to an Exchange server such as you might find in a corporate environment. Here's my list of contacts. If the list is quite long, you can search through the list by typing in the first couple of letters of someone's name. So if I type in J-O, it's going to find Joe here. Once you've got them selected, you could just click on the to or the CC box as appropriate. Notice we have another option here, BCC, or blind carbon copy. And by default, back here on the message, we don't have a field for that. But if I want to send one to Jane, the second level manager here, as a blind carbon copy, so by that I mean, although she'll get a copy of the message, Joe and the mail sender won't be aware that she was sent that copy. I'm going to click OK. Now that we've put that in, we see it here in the message window itself. You can control whether or not you see the BCC field and another field in the Options tab of the ribbon. So here's the Show BCC, and you can see that it's been pressed down. We can click it again to hide that if you like. Even though we've hidden it, it's actually still there. You can also show another address bar called the From bar. So in this case, you can type in who it might be from. And this is going to be appropriate if you have the permissions to send mail on someone else's behalf. So let's say I'm the Vice President's executive assistant, so I'm going to send it on behalf of Don. You'll only be able to do this if attached to an Exchange server if you've been given the rights to do so. If you're not attached to an Exchange server, you can do it in any case, but it's going to make it clear who it really came from, and I'll show you that in just a minute. Let's finish this off and send the email so we can see the results. To send it, I'm just going to click the Send button right here on the email itself. I need to send and receive to go and get that message. And here we have a new message from the VP of Sales. Notice it popped up in gray down here in the bottom right-hand corner, and it's now in my inbox. And here it is. This is a test message. Now notice that it's from Sean Conrad, from me, but it's on behalf of the VP of Sales. So if I open that up, it'll be a little bit more clear. So even though I sent it from somebody else, quote unquote, it still says who it really came from, but on behalf of someone else. So that can be very useful. You might be wondering where this little picture came from. This little picture of a man is the picture I've associated with the VP of Sales in my contact database.